Nizami chicken biryani, palak paneer, ghee podi masala dosa or begun bhaja. I spend a lot of time deciding what to order and often have a lot to say about the taste, portion sizes or complain about that little delay in delivery. But never considered questions like these. What makes basmati so special? Or how many liters of water is used to grow a brinjal? So why do I know so little about the food on my plate? Indian cinema loves the farmers. And politicians also claim to care for them.
Jai Kisan! Jai Kisan!
Kisan! Kisan!
Kisan!
This is when I realized that agriculture is a big deal in India. Over 50% of India's workforce depends on agriculture, and it contributes more than $500 billion to our economy, which means our agri-economy alone is much more than the entire GDP of a country like Pakistan. But this wasn't always the case. At the time of independence, the country wasn't growing enough food and was dependent on importing grains to feed the people. By the 1960s, we existed ship to mouth, meaning India relied on wheat imports and substandard grain as aid from countries like the US. This forced a desperate search for solutions. India partnered with many international organizations to adopt new technologies, promote high-yielding varieties of rice and wheat, and increase the irrigation network. This was India's Green Revolution. It had a remarkable impact. Crop yields surged and food shortages came down significantly. Since 1950, India's food grain production has gone up 6 times, while the population grew about 4-fold. From begging for aid, India now exports 7% of its food produce. The country is the top producer of milk, sugar and spices, the second largest producer of rice, wheat, fruits and vegetables and cotton. India is an agriculture powerhouse. But the good news kind of ends here. Indian agriculture remains inefficient. 40% of India's geographical area is used for farming, but it needs to grow more using lesser land. For instance, India produces 4 tons of rice per hectare, compared to China's average of 7.1. Poor infrastructure, lack of storage and logistics leads to enormous wastage. Almost a third of India's fresh produce doesn't even make it to the consumer. India's shrinking farm size doesn't help either. Average land holding is down from 2.3 hectares in 1970 to 1.1 in 2015, smaller than the playing area of an Indian cricket stadium. This makes it challenging to adopt modern technology and scale up. A second green revolution is what India needs. The country is blessed with a geographical diversity that has unique soil conditions, 15 agroclimatic zones and 2 major agri-seasons. This allows us to grow almost anything under the sun. Use of latest technologies can make farming efficient. Better soil and water management will help us be more sustainable. Crop diversification can ensure food security, and giving farmers better access to markets would make agri prosperous. So how does this impact me? Here's what got me interested. 80% of India's water resources are used for farming. Globally, agri is the biggest contributor to climate change and its victim. And the world wants to be hunger-free by 2030. From the water I drink, the air I breathe, the clothes I wear, and the food that ends up on my plate, everything is linked to agriculture. Can I be more conscious of my choices, be more aware of the consequences, and ask the right questions? And let's begin with this. When will we really start caring about agriculture? If you like this video and want to know more about agriculture in India, then follow and subscribe to The Plate India.